Hello. How are you? Happy Wellness Wednesday. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Just finished teaching energy medicine yoga here in the studio. I love that. And what a great way to start a Wednesday morning here. And last week I taught that actually here on Wellness Wednesday. So if you didn't see it, be sure to check it out. There's also one up on my YouTube channel, so you could check that out as well. Um, just love energy medicine yoga. Today, I want to talk about radiant renewal. Kind of as we think about that, right? What does a radiant renewal mean to you? When you think about those words, what do you think? It's that time of year. We're in about, I guess, the third week of January. And right now, if you've set some big New Year's resolutions and you've created all kinds of change in your life, you're coming into about the time where that's starting to get maybe pretty messy in the middle, quite challenging. Um, Maybe you're starting to feel like, you just can't do it, feeling like a failure, feeling unsupported, feeling like you're letting yourself down. And I want you to know that it doesn't have to be that way. Oftentimes, well, always, we come into a new year and we're going to get healthy. But what does get healthy really mean? I mean, really, what does it really mean? And then we're going to get fit. Well, what does that really mean? And what does that really mean at this stage in your life? I mean, getting fit when you were 20 and 30 would be very different than getting fit now. And why? Because we know we should. Okay, warranted. Everything tells us we need about 150 minutes of cardio a week. We need strength training, right? We need to calm the nervous system. We need relaxation strategies. We know we need all that. It's everywhere we're looking. So how come we struggle to get it in? What's the issue? We know we need it. Everybody's telling us we need it. The studies tell us, our doctors tell us, right? We talk about it with our friends, with our family, but yet we still struggle to get that in, to make that shift. Why? Well, what happens, and I mean, society has certainly brought us to this point where we as women just blame ourselves. Oh, I have no motivation. I have no willpower. I am not disciplined anymore. The heck with it. And we're coming into about that time, right? We're just feeling defeated. And these patterns of restriction and punishment don't last, right? They just don't last. I remember when I was a kid and my mom would yell, Sherry Ann. And as soon as I heard those words, I knew I was in trouble. I already knew. I knew I was in trouble. Sherry Ann, come up those stairs now. So do you think I wanted to go up the stairs? Absolutely not. I did not want to go anywhere near that because I knew I was in trouble. I knew there was a punishment coming. I knew something was going to be happening. I knew I'd done something wrong, and I would rehearse it. Okay, what did I do wrong? What do I need to have a defense for? And well, when we think about, coming into, say, fitness, right, or getting healthy or exercise, if you think of that as punishment, say for eating at Christmas or doing whatever. It's amazing what we think. And I myself have thought these thoughts. Okay. So you are not alone. And every woman that I work with has had these thoughts. If that's the story that's playing in your head, how often do you think you're going to show up for that? It's kind of the same as Sherry, right? Doesn't give me a good feeling at all. Well, if I feel that way about exercise, how am I going to show up to do it? Why do I want to show up to punish myself? And why do I want to punish myself for eating? Roll that one around in your head for a little bit, right? I have no self-discipline. I have none of this. I have none of that. It doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. You know, small things create big change. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that this is my mantra. And so this year, I just released the Radiant Renewal. Don't you want to feel radiant? I want to feel radiant. I want to feel renewed. I want to feel self-love. I want to make myself a priority because I'm worth it. And if I make myself a priority, then everybody in my life wins. Everybody. Because I'm just a better person to be around. I'm not as tired. I'm not as cranky. And I've talked about this before, right? You know, it's part of my mantra that there is an easier way. And my word for this year is simple. How can I make it simple? And how do I want to feel? And I love radiant renewal. I want to feel radiant. I want to feel renewed. And so this little program, this little journey, I've called it a journey because you know what? Life is a journey. It's one foot in front of the other. Okay, so for this is for women who want to make themselves a priority, who want to build strength to do the things they love. I spend all year working on strength and mobility for myself, for my students. And yesterday, I was able to jump on my skis and just go. Is that because, you know, I'm just an anomaly? No. That's because I consistently show up all year round to take care of the health of my joints. And I strengthen the muscles around my joints and I work on my core so I can feel radiant when I'm doing what I love. This is for women who struggle with calming their minds, want more energy. Don't we all want more energy? Okay. This is for women who want to feel good, who want to feel radiant. It's 21 days long. And it really changes how you set yourself up for the day. Every day is 10 to 20 minutes. Don't tell me you don't have that, because I know you do. We've all got it. 10 to 20 minutes a day. It's just a point of putting something else over to the side as we make ourselves a priority. And 10 to 20 minutes a day is doable. And then at the end of the week, we send in a tracker. We check everything off and we're just like, yes, right? We're accountable to ourselves. We know that we're sending it in. Another set of eyes are going to see that. And so it's a motivator. It inspires us to show up for ourselves, helping us feel radiant at the end of 21 days. And some people experience that long before the 21 days are over. And then I've included this time some really great bonuses. I know that right now, I mean, I'm in the grocery store, I'm at the gas station, I'm seeing the price of things. We all are, and we're feeling it. So I wanted to create something that's affordable, that's doable, and has a longer impact. Okay, so I've included $340 worth of bonuses. I know, right? $340 worth of bonuses, right? To allow you to take advantage of things, to keep showing up for yourself. So at the end of 21 days, it doesn't just end. That's it, that's all. Because we know it takes a little bit longer than that, right? To get it into our lives. So for $49 Canadian, that's just under $40 American, plus $340 worth of bonuses, 21 days. Starts on Monday, February 11th. No, January 22nd, and goes to February 11th. There we are. All right. I would love to have you join me. We're going to have a little private community where everybody can get together and chat and just, it's time to feel radiant. It's time to feel good. It's time to stop punishing ourselves, getting all these resolutions and setting ourselves up for failure to then be reinforced by society, right? That we can't do this. That's craziness. This time, try something different. For $49, what if it works? Imagine that. What if you feel radiant? What if you make yourself a priority? And what if it's fun? Imagine that. So check it out. If you are on my email list, the link is coming in an email. I will also drop it on the page. I would love to see you there. Remember, it's okay to feel good. As a matter of fact, that's why we're here. To feel good, to feel radiant. It's our time. This is our time in life to feel good. So I hope to see you there. Please join us. Come on, 21 days, so fun. All right, take care of you, and I will see you next Wednesday. Remember, you are beautiful and you are worth it.